today I want to talk about the recession, the potential recession, where we are with that today, what that could mean in the future, and also how that may be impacting your ability to get a mortgage. So first of all, when it comes to the discussion of the recession, obviously there's been a lot of talk about this. And the first side note I want to give here is that keep in mind that when it comes to a recession, it can really be a self-fulfilling prophecy. So as we talk about it in the media, as people talk about it, they start to slow down on their spending. That actually can lead to the recession happening quicker than maybe what we anticipated. And that may be what we're seeing. So if you see this graph here that I'm about to show, you'll see that the markets have been trending up until November, December of 2021. Then we started to see the stark decline. So when we started to see the stark decline, you can see how it has ticked down. But in July, we've actually seen the first indication of a bounce back. So that's going to show two different things, two different options here about the recession and what's potentially happening right now and what potentially will be happening over the next 6 months. So either number one, we're already in a recession, or number two, it will be coming in about 3 to 6 months. So the good news here is that that's a little bit quicker than what we initially thought at the beginning of the year. When we were looking at the numbers, we thought it could be stretching out a little bit longer. That may not be the case, which would be really nice, right? So answering the question about how this could impact your ability to get a mortgage, there's a couple things. Number one, in a position financially, if you take a look at this chart, where you can see that as opposed to the market crash that happened in 07, 08, in that period of time, the household savings numbers are flip-flopped. So more people have more disposable income, more money in savings than they did when we went through the last housing crisis. So we're in a much better position with household finances than I think we were then. I think we may be able to push out of this a little bit quicker than what we had initially expected. Now, it can impact, of course, your ability to get a mortgage, and people are already seeing that because no matter where you are, as mortgage rates continue to increase, you're going to qualify for a lower purchase price just due to the mortgage interest rates increasing, which is, of course, increasing the monthly mortgage payment. Also, in regards to the Fed rate hike of the 0.75, just know that when it comes to mortgage interest rates, that does not have a direct impact. So we actually had pretty decent rates. We didn't see a major fluctuation. A lot of times we have that fluctuation happen leading up to a known Fed rate hike. It wasn't a shock in our world, right? And so we may continue to see them rise still over the next coming weeks, but at this time, respectively, they're looking pretty good. So still a great time to purchase a home, still a solid investment in the housing market. So, all right, if you have any questions about this, about the potential recession, about financing your home or personal finances, I would love to help. Thanks, guys.